All right. What is up, YouTube? Back at it. And let the frequency of the videos begin. So, some very exciting news. Prep has officially begun as far as 2 days ago. So, now shit is going to get real. So, more frequency on the video since there's actually changes. There's actually stuff that is going on, which is really cool. And the body is going to change very quickly. So, we are officially 14 weeks out. And I will make the announcement on my Instagram what shows I'm doing. But for all you guys that watch the YouTube, I feel like you guys deserve some type of exclusivity. So I will let you guys know right now what the show is going to be, or what shows it's going to be. But first, just waking up. Gotta get my replenish in from Raw. Chocolate electrolytes, 1,000 mg of sodium, first thing in the morning. All right. So guys, we are officially 14 weeks out from the New York Pro. And then 1 week later, we are going to be hitting the Pittsburgh Pro, which is very exciting because those are two of the biggest shows of the year, aside from the Olympia and the Arnold. And those are also worth the most points in the new Olympia qualifying point system. So it's going to be a big challenge. I know a lot of good guys are shooting for those two big shows just to collect some points. And those are two of the most prestigious shows judged by the Olympia head judges, Steve and Tyler. So should be really, really sick. It is across the country for me as I'm in California. But I've never been to New York, and I've always wanted to go to New York. It's always been like that bucket list thing to see the tall buildings, to see Times Square, that type of stuff. That'll probably have to be after the show. So maybe we'll stay like maybe 2 days after the New York Pro, sightsee and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there's going to be a 1 week break where there's no show. And then May 30th, we are going to be doing Legion again. So as you guys know, I won the Legion last year, and I figure it's only right to do it again, primarily because I feel like it's a show I can win. Obviously, it depends who shows up, but the main thing is that it's only like a 4 or 5 hour drive from my house. So I figure, why not? It's super low stress. I could just drive there. I've done the show 2 times already. I'm super, I know where like the venue is. I know how to get around. I know where the big Walmart is. It's a very small town. And there's nothing unknown about it. And I can drive there. So, and my family can go. You know, my family's probably not going to fly all the way out to New York. So, the fact that my family can make it, and maybe some friends, would be cool too. So yeah, guys, that's my little update for you guys. Those are going to be the 3 shows we hit for sure. And then we may hit 1 or 2 after. And if we do hit 1 or 2 after, it's looking like it's going to be the Oklahoma Pro, which I also won last year because that show was really, really good and ran pretty smoothly. And again, like I know where the venue is. I know my way around. So once you've done a show once and you kind of already know where everything is, it's pretty easy. So I would like to do that. And the goal, guys, is to either get those 2 wins at the smaller shows, win one of the bigger ones, or simply just collect as many points as we can. So the more shows we do, the more chance of we have collecting points and making it back to the O. So anyways, enough talking. I know you guys came for the full day of eating, and it's about to go down. So obviously you guys no cheat meals anymore. Prob went ahead and lowered my food just a little bit. Before, I was running that 887, almost 900 grams of carbs diet on my training days. He bumped that down to, I believe, like 700. I'll have to actually see real quick. Let me see, because I want you guys to know what we're gonna get into today. So we got on our training day diet, we have 745 carbs, 274 protein, and 61 fat. So it's about to go down. Gonna drink my electrolytes, gonna take my morning health supplements, my gut supplements, hit these vacuums, hit this fasted cardio, and I will be back for meal one. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, meal one about to go down. One of the meals that did not change was meal one, and I'm very grateful because this is probably my favorite meal. So, quick rundown. We got 100 grams of oats. We have 1 scoop of whey isolate in there, chocolate peanut butter. That's why the oats are that chocolate looking color, of course. And then we got 50 grams of blueberries. My plan calls for 100 grams, but what I do is I put 50 in my oats, and then in my next meal, which is gonna be my pre-workout waffle, I put 50 in my waffle because the blueberries and the waffle are amazing. So I do 50-50. And then we got 3 whole eggs into an omelet here. As you guys know, I like my omelet a little bit crispy. I don't know why. It just kind of always comes out that way. And I got some chopped up bell peppers in here to help with the texture and make this omelet nice and tasty. And then my plan calls for 50 grams of carbs worth of bread. So it could be sourdough, it could be whatever, honestly. But I've been using bagels just because they're so tiny and the food volume is very, very low. As we get closer into prep and I get really hungry, I'll probably switch back to sourdough if it's still in the plan, because I feel like it's a little bit more. But this bagel alone, everything bagel, is gonna be 50 grams of carbs. And then you guys already know I got the Nerdy Sanchez hot taco sauce. This is my favorite on my eggs, especially. I don't even really like hot sauce that much, but I love this on my eggs because it's spicy enough, but not too much. I got that white boy palate, so any little thing like a hot Cheeto is too hot for me. So this is perfect. And then I always have the eggs first with the bagel, and then I top it off with the oats. So as you guys know, with every meal, 1/4 of pink salts on everything, predominantly on the eggs, a little bit on the oats, back to the eggs, back to the oats. All right, and then just to top it off, a little bit of cinnamon. Our camera person has a runny nose.
Trying.
Okay.
Together.
And then I'll show you guys kind of how I like to do it. So here we go. Pretty much I'll just rub this hot taco sauce in, spread it around with ASMR. Okay. And then what I like to do is I'll cut it, even though it's extremely hot. It's probably gonna burn me right now. As you guys can see, the steam is just coming off. And what I like to do is I'll put it on the bagel, like so. And then, like this, boom. So there we go, guys. Meal one, about 9:30 a.m. Meal two will be around 11:30 in about 2 hours. So we'll see you guys for meal two. All right, guys. The pre-workout waffle is about to go down. And I have the hiccups right now, so if you hear me hiccuping, then forgive me. But yes, it's about to go down. So we got 120 grams of cream of rice, a scoop and a half of whey isolate, some baking powder, pink salt, cinnamon, you know the vibes, 50 grams of blueberries, and I get 100 grams of fruit in this meal, and I opt for 100 grams of banana. I put about half of the banana in the waffle, it makes it nice and fluffy, and then I get about half of the banana on top of the waffle as like a topping. So pretty damn good. If you guys want the recipe video and the how to make cream of rice waffle in the YouTube, let me know in the comments below and I will drop the video. So it's about to go down. I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, and it begins, guys. Okay. Whew. Waffle is done. Check it out. Got the peanut butter on there. Got the bananas. I have 120 grams of crackberry and cream pie mix from Flavor Gang, of course, code AP. Went ahead and threw a scoop and a half of whey isolate. I did milk and cookies, and I did frosted Frenchie cookie. So we have like a little cream pie, blueberry, Frenchie cookie, milk and cookie kind of thing here. So topped off with the banana, the blueberries inside, and the peanut butter. So there's that. The pink salt is actually already in there. I put it in the batter before I throw it into the waffle maker. A little bit of cinnamon, and then we got 2 rice cakes. Got the caramel, can't go wrong. And shout out to my boy, Niall, Transparent Podcast. Got his podcast with Ian on right now. And today is back day. So fueling up for a big, heavy back day. Gotta make sure this muscle we put on stays on. So, and then also, guys, got a fresh bottle of the Maple Grove sugar-free syrup. Only 10 calories here, so as long as you don't overdo it, you're going to be good. I usually just do a little bit of a drizzle on each one, as you guys could see. So just a little bit. Boom. There we go. Let me show you guys what the finished product looks like. Boom. There it is. All right. It goes down. We'll see you guys for the post-workout meal. Let's go. You know what? This is pretty good lighting. Yeah. All right. We'll see y'all. All right, guys, back day complete. These damn dogs, man. I think they see a squirrel or something freaking out over there and playing. Back day done and dusted. And now it is time for the post-workout meal. Boys. They are crazy. They wrestle nonstop. Let's see if I can look at them over there. Anyways, back day done. Time for the post-workout meal. So, we got 250 grams of jasmine rice, 100 grams of pineapple, 200 grams of 99.1 turkey. Then we got 2 rice cakes, tomato basil flavor. And we have 50 grams of carbs from bread. And I got 2 pieces of pita bread, which I throw in the toaster. And they come out nice and crispy. So, super, super good. But bag day was super good. Took some pictures. Let's see here. Pretty damn happy with how the back looks right now. Ultimately, we're gonna have to strip it down and see what the final result is, but let's see. There. Hamstrings dialed. Oh shit. Ah, damn. You guys get the gist of it. There it is. Now, that's around 252 pounds. I want to see this around 230. Look nasty. That's the hope, at least. So, but yeah, guys. Meal 3 going down. I set this table up outside. We had an extra table. I got some of these metal foldable chairs, and the weather in Cali right now is perfect. It's like 62, 65. Sun is out, blue skies, and it's just like literally perfect weather. So I've been actually eating some of my meals out here, and it's been a nice change up. So enjoying the fresh air and slamming these meals. So it is going good. Gonna get this down, hang out with these pups for a little bit, maybe play some ball, and we'll be back for meal number 4. What is up, guys? Just woke up from a fat nap. I don't know, it was much needed. Post-training, post-workout meal, that's like 125 carbs. Always puts me right to sleep. A little bit behind on the meals now, so I'm gonna have to cram these 2 in pretty quickly. I usually have meal 4 at 4:30 p.m. and it is 6:25. So, and I usually have meal 5 by 6:30 p.m. So I should be having meal 5 right now. So I'm literally gonna eat this and start cooking my meal 5. So not ideal, but I'm happy I got a nap in. So all right, meal 4. We got 200 grams of 93.7 beef. We have 250 grams of jasmine rice, 75 grams of green beans, all mixed in. And then we have 4 rice cakes, hitting the tomato basil on these as well. I just honestly love them. And then we got this. At Costco, they got these Kirkland sparkling waters. 0 sugar, of course, 0 calories, and these are so good, guys. This is kiwi strawberry flavor, and it's literally like a 20-pack, 24-pack, and it's like $12 or something. Like, it's such a good deal. No artificial dyes. It's really good. So, if you guys ever see these at Costco, straight fire. Anyways, meal 4 about to go down, and we'll see y'all for meal 5. All right, guys, meal 5. Finished meal 4 about 45 minutes ago, and now it's meal 5. I was not lying. Look, it's 7:27. So, had that meal. I forgot what I said. I think I said like 634 or something. So yeah. Anyways, this meal is really good, and I'm very excited to have it. We have 200 grams of 93.7 beef. Yep, there we go. A little bit of green beans, and then we have 320 grams of red potato. And for the longest time, guys, I was just throwing the potatoes in the air fryer, and they would come out really good. But I noticed I was having some really bad digestive issues, gas, bloating every time I had the potatoes. And I came to the conclusion that the air fryer is not cooking the potato all the way through. And so what I've been doing is boiling the potatoes and getting them nice and soft and mushy, and just creating my own version of mashed potatoes. So putting a little pepper on them, a little seasoning, and then topping it off with the pink salt that I put on the meal anyways. And guys, I gotta be honest, it is so good. Check it out. Literally mashed potatoes. It's so good. So this is just a prime example of, you know, you don't have to have boring food. You know, you could make it seem like, oh, ground beef and potatoes, it's disgusting. But like, if you're actually able to cook it properly, it comes out amazing. Like, you could even kind of mix the two, so you get like a spoonful of beef and the potatoes. And it is fire. So I also have 100 grams of fruit in this meal. And I've been kind of rotating between apples, strawberries, just kind of whatever I'm craving at the moment. So lately it's been these little mini apples. I slice them up, get my 100 grams, and then just have it on the side. So yeah, guys, this is meal 5. Gonna hang out, watch the season finale of Stranger Things, and see you guys back for meal 6. What is up, my beautiful people? It is, oh shit, time for the last meal. It's about to go down. Very simple, which I actually love, and it's tiny, so I'm able to just slam this in like 2 seconds. We got 100 grams of fruit. Went ahead and cut up some nice little strawberries. Boom. There it is. So, got those. And then, simply 2 scoops of whey isolate. I've actually been enjoying just drinking the protein shake as is. We're rocking tonight. We're going with the fudge brownie bum isolate. Code AP for the discount. Love this. Let's actually see how this one tries. I know this one has little pieces of brownie in there too, which is pretty cool. But oh damn. I thought it was clumps of protein, but it's actually just the little brownie bits in there, so pretty fire. Oh man, another day done. Getting this last meal around 10:29. So that is gonna call it, guys, for the full day of eating. 14 weeks out from New York Pro, Pittsburgh Pro, all those. So, very much looking forward to it. Time to strip all this fat off and see what is underneath. But as you guys can see, definitely super high food still. And I think it's actually going to be really cool because I'll definitely be doing more full day of eatings as prep goes on. And you guys will see how much lower my food will get, maybe how high it'll stay. You'll see some of the refeed days. And then we can actually go back and compare, okay, like start a prep I'm eating or 750 grams of carbs. The lowest my food got was only 500 or something like that. Who knows? It may be way lower. So just kind of cool to document. And also I know you guys love to see people eat. I do too. I'm sorry, guys. I have to show you guys this. He wants to say hi. Huh, Papa? You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi? Tell them how good your dinner was? Your dinner was really good, huh, Papa? Guys, you know this is Scooter. He's waiting for me. He's like, Dad, can you stop talking to that thing and can we go to bed, please? Papa, did you like your dinner? Big old ears. All right, guys, that's going to call it. Much love. Time to really get peeled. So we'll see you guys on the next one.